Good morning, guys! I forgot to put my BGM on. Hold on. There you go. Good morning, guys! Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys have been alright. That was great. Yeah, a banger stream, guys. Can I just say? But actually, so, well, first, good morning, guys. It's time for your morning latte. But also, I was thinking about these streams. Sometimes I kind of start these streams with like a plan in mind. Sometimes I start these streams like not thinking about like what we're gonna talk about, right? Because some people will plan like, hey, I want to talk about this during the stream. I don't do that because I'm lazy and tired all the time. But I was thinking that I wanted to start these streams by talking a little bit about the song in the title, just because I think it's really interesting to go into like the histories and stuff of songwriting and stuff. So we'll do that. We'll be doing that from now on. So it's Periwinkle at best. Yeah, my bad. I have no excuse. That's all. Did bot lie to you? But possibly. That's unfortunate, you know, to get caught in such a scam. But actually, so today's song is Lilac, not by hold on, not by Miracle of Sound, Otark, but this one's by IU. I haven't heard the one by Miracle of Sound. I'm sure it's very good. But this one is Lilac by IU. I think I sang it in karaoke yesterday, 2 days ago. I like the song actually a lot. I found it from like TikTok shorts, and I didn't think a lot about it at first, but I think it kind of grew on me because well, I think I learned more about the song and I listened to it more, and I think it's more in my style now. Can you guess the artist? It's fifth song of Miracle Sound's 13th album, Level 11, released on YouTube at February 28th, 2000. Oh wow, wow. TikTok shorts, yeah. Did I say that? My bad. But you know, I first found the song on like from like clips people posted and stuff. So that was kind of cool. 1 second. Sorry, something's bothering me right now. I'm gonna deal with that. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so anyway, Lilac by IU is I learned about the theme of the song from a YouTube video I watched, and it's actually very, very wholesome, right? I feel like a lot of people feel like oh yeah, once you pass your like 20s, you start becoming an old person. You start like I don't know, being undesirable to society, especially like for women. I think a lot of women find that like, oh yeah, when they're in their 30s, they feel like life has ended, you know? Yeah, if they haven't found like, you know, a marriageable person, they haven't like gotten a full-time like lifetime kind of job, I feel like a lot of people find it very dangerous. But for the singer IU, I think she wrote the song because she's approaching her 30s and she wanted this album to be like her goodbye, I guess, to her youth, right? And the song Lilac is actually in the language of flowers. It represents the memories of the youth. And I don't know, I think it's kind of wholesome, right? It's kind of nice seeing somebody wanting to like remember their 20s like fondly, right? So that's I'm gonna try to do that. 3 feet under, so old fossil makes the Big Bang look young. Exactly. But yeah, no, I really appreciate the song. It kind of made, when I first heard it, I think it made me kind of like melancholy for my youth, even though I'm still like pretty young, so you know, that's that. Yeah, so girls stay 17 forever. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Although I don't know what you're talking about. I'm 5,823 years old. I'm like a primordial being, huh? So yeah. Anyway, I think we're gonna start every one of these chatting streams with something like that because it'll help me with my urge to learn something, right? I'll learn something every week for these streams, and then also you guys get to hear me talk about whatever it is that I learned, which you guys better heckin' appreciate. For the record, are you still confined for a fresh 30-year-old? Oh yeah, for sure. She's very, very pretty, and she's very pretty. Yeah. Grave digging stream one. Lattice cut me, but why is she always so depresso espresso? Am I depresso espresso? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't feel like I'm depressing. But actually, funny story. Not a funny story. This is not a funny story at all, actually. When I was young, I read this book called The Book Thief, right? By Marcus Zuzak, I think. It's on my shelf right now. I have to go reach to get it, but okay, I got it. I'm jealous of IU skincare. I'm jealous of her money, dude. She's like the most successful solo artist in all of South Korea. She's really popular, and she has like a really how do you say? She has a good sob story for the media, right? And I'm just like, it's not just a story because it actually happened to her for real, but you know, you can always like look it up. I'm not gonna talk about it here. It's not my story to tell. But she's very popular in South Korea, and I think she deserves the life that she's got now. So she's good. She's good. To tell herself to South Korea, yeah, for real. Is it a book thief too? I am a book thief. But actually, I've been thinking about rereading The Book Thief. I remember liking it a lot. It's a story about like World War, I want to say 2. From the people in Germany who are not like actively involved, right? Like the consequences of the war that happened to the people who are not fighting, right? The main protagonist is this girl called, I don't remember her name, Liesel. I don't remember her last name either. It's been years since I read this book. But in the very beginning of the book, she steals a book called The Gravedigger's Handbook. I don't know if it's a real book, but I remember when I first read this book, I was thinking about like, wow, I want the Gravedigger's Handbook. I want to learn how to dig graves, right? Yeah, that was fun. That was exciting. Maybe I should learn, huh? Actually, I would take books from folks that don't have to waste your time on silly scribbles. Ah. And then what'd you do with it? Burn them? You know, there's actually a scene in The Book Thief where they start burning books in Germany. Did you know that? Of course you knew that. But yeah, no, this is a good opportunity for me to read this book again. I'll have to find some time for that. I ate them, I'd be wasteful. Fair enough. You know they call it's like trees provide so much stuff. It's not just a scene. I know it's not just a scene. But yeah, I think sorry, I'm doing Dirty Bird books. No way, really? Yeah, for real, that's crazy. But actually, I was thinking, I don't know if I don't think we'll get too dangerous here. But I was actually talking about where my friend was explaining what's happening in America's politics right now. The scene of American politics right now. It actually happened? Yeah. I'm well aware of that. I'm just like, I don't know what I'm trying to do. America's doing it too? Yeah, America's also kind of doing it. You know, for a first world country, it's kind of wild that we have heckin', you know, third world heckin' political system. Would you mess with me like that? I don't know. Sorry, anyway. Burning books contradicting the Bible? Yeah, I don't remember which books it was, but America is currently banning like books for schools. Like I think To Kill a Mockingbird was on the list, right? And there's like a bunch of others as well that are like not that big of it, like that's like kind of questionable, right? But actually, speaking of To Kill the Mockingbird, I think it's like mandatory reading for most schools, right? At least in the West. When I had to read it in 9th grade, I remember. Okay, so I bought the book because I knew it was mandatory reading in grade 9, so I bought it before then. And so I was like, all right, let's find out how to kill a mockingbird. And imagine my shock and my surprise when the book was in fact not about killing mockingbirds. And in fact, it was about like heckin' racial prejudice and whatever. It's been too long. I haven't read in that long. Some red states, that's all including Texas. I mean, even still, I feel like it's I don't know, I feel like banning books is like, I can understand why people would do it, but I also feel like it feels like a restriction in, I don't know, I'm not exactly sure how to word this. Bought a book before she had to. I mean, I was in the bookstore at the time, right, and I saw it and I was like, yeah, let's buy it, right? It's not about birds, right? That's what I'm saying. Moby Dick wasn't about a guy named Moby being a dick. Yeah. I remember I was watching, I don't remember what TV show it was, but there was an episode on the on the book and I was like, wait, there's a whale? Wow. And then I found out that it's one of the hardest hardest classical books to read in the modern day. And so I don't know what that entails, to be fair. I don't know what it means for a book to be hard to read because I don't read hard to read books. So that's cool. Does a burn book will ultimately burn humans? Yeah. Well, is that necessarily the case? I don't know. Because like in elementary school, I remember when we graduated, my friends are like, yeah, I'm going camping this weekend and I'm gonna burn all of my work notes, all my notebooks from taking in class. I don't know if that guy will grow up to be a war criminal. A very famous quote. Oh, I didn't know that. Today I learned. I always at the bookstore. I was always at the bookstore. Like for example, I don't think they have it anymore. But when I was younger, we went to Costco. They had like a book section. I don't remember if I bought To Kill a Mockingbird at Costco. I don't think I did. But I remember at Costco, there'd be a book section. And then every time my parents would go buy groceries at Costco, I would be in the book section reading something. So, I also spent a lot of time at the bookstore between my like after my class and before my extracurriculars, right? Like I did choir, I did like orchestra at my high school. And so I would often go to like the local bookstore to like browse before my extracurriculars. Actual nerd, yeah. I know. Man want to kill a fish has to before he can get no silly metaphors or fluff. That's true. Hold on, I'm gonna put my book back because I took it out. Okay, never mind. I don't think I can do it without getting up, and I don't want to get up right now. So we'll just have my book right here. Get glasses for your model and big front teeth. For real. To look for her Tumblr. Yeah, I'm very, I don't know. I kind of feel like, I don't know, I don't really feel like a nerd most of the time. You know? Like, I call my brother a nerd because he does like a lot of maths, right? Bro does like basic maths, and he's like, wow. Do you know 0.9999 infinitely is equal to 1? Alright, kiddo. Oh, my nerd emoji latte. I haven't been able to work on the emojis that we were doing last time a couple of months ago. I've been very busy. Very busy since. She's grown into a weeb. I don't even know if I've grown into a weeb. I feel like I've been a weeb for a very long time. No? I guess I don't like watch like anime all the time, but I watch a decent amount of anime. I don't know if I don't know if I am like a weeb though, you know? I don't know. I spent my childhood reading books. I spent my childhood watching Minecraft videos. What else did I do? I don't know what else I did. It's gonna bother me now. Hold on. What did I do in my youth? Oh, I watched a lot of TV. I remember now. It was just a blob. I was just a blob. I distinctly remember being like 9 years old. My parents would be out at work and whatever, right? And then I would have my math textbook open on my couch, right? I'd be watching TV, right? I think I watched a lot of SpongeBob. I'm pretty sure I watched a lot of SpongeBob. And then my parents would come home like, Latte, did you do your homework? And I'd be like, yeah, I did my homework. And then they'd be like, no, you didn't. I see that you were watching the TV. And I was like, I was not watching the TV. And then I learned how to hide the fact that I was watching the TV. One of the losses immortal, that's even the truth. So true, so true. Lottie's not beating the nerd allegations. Are you watching your sponge? My bad. I should have asked for permission first. All right. My bad. But yeah, no. I guess I'm not beating the nerd allegations, huh? Maybe I should become a maybe. You know what? If I'm not gonna beat the nerd allegations, I might as well spec full into the nerd, right? I'll take like a bunch of nerd classes, like heckin', I don't know. I'm already taking math, so it doesn't count. But what else is like a nerd subject? Just make up stories about doing normal kid things. I wasn't that boring, I think. I think I did do a lot of cool things. Like I remember, my friends were playing with Pokemon cards. And I was poor and small, right? I didn't play any of the Pokemon games because I didn't have a DS. My parents wouldn't give me a DS. And so I remember one time I asked my mom for Pokemon cards as like a gift, right? And then she got me these knockoff Pokemon cards that I don't even know what they were, but they're really knockoff, right? And I was like so excited when I got them to play with my friends, and I found out that my cards were very different from my friends, and I was like, can I still play with them like this? Oh, a lot they got scammed for real. They didn't even look like normal Pokemon cards. That's the thing. They still had Pokemon on them, but it was like, I don't know, for a different card game kind of thing. Taki-tun, so cute. Yeah, for real, for real. I remember those days. I remember those days. I remember also my friend later on. My friend would be like, oh yeah, I played Pokemon. I didn't have a DS either. But what I would do is I would ask people for cards that they didn't want. And then I would trade these small cards for a big card. And then I would basically create my own card economy. And I was like, what? I didn't know you could do that. Silver Glassy had like strange text boxes. I don't remember. It's very long ago. It's I think I also threw them away at this point, so I don't remember. Playing Yu-Gi-Oh, Yo-Yo, Beyblade, soccer, paintball when I was a wee little. I remember playing Beyblade. I don't think I had the cards for Yu-Gi-Oh. Just trading Pokemon stuff. For real! That's for real, for real. And then I ended up being a bigger nerd than that one. That's crazy. Hi Cyrus, nice to meet you. But yeah. My lost childhood. I remember the first console I got actually was the Nintendo Wii. That's it. I remember playing Wii Sports and Mario Kart. I don't think I had a lot of other games. I think it was just Wii Sports and Mario Kart for the longest time. Yeah. We start with politics, history, censorship, philosophy. We were giant nerds. You're right. I should take a philosophy class next semester. I used to do that until one guy stole an entire deck. Ah! Damn. If you're a VTuber, you always expect him to class of nerd. I mean, yeah, that's true. Nerd is a pretty broad category. Printed mine, copied and pasted them on A3 sheet and sold them at school. Oh my god. Stonks. That's you know, that's economics right there. You're learning more about the waste of the world, I guess. I never had that experience. I was always taught like it's bad to like beg for stuff. And then I didn't know how to be like crafty and scam people. So I was raised along the straight edge. And that's why I'm sad today. That's why I lead a sad, unfulfilled life. Very tragic. That was very tragic. Sorry, I don't mean to. I tapped into I tapped out of YouTube on my second screen, and what came up incidentally is heckin' Twitter, and I just see heckin' I forgot what his name is, Phoenix, right? And Edgeworth from Phoenix, also from Phoenix, right? Just like beating the heck out of each other. Why? Why is this on my Twitter? That's so wild. It's a pretty solid fight animation. They scam only lose their hard-earned money that your girlfriend experience streams. Yeah, you're right. We heard the Arcanine Anime Season 2 starting October 6th. I did hear about that. I'm planning to watch that, so it'll be very, very exciting for me. I'll probably be a little bit like delayed. I probably won't be watching it like the day it releases, unfortunately. But I'm very excited to see it. So I hope it's gonna be good. But I mean, considering Season 1, I'm almost certain it's gonna be good. So. Want to be criminal? You can print Pokemon cards and laminate them, protect them, and trade them for real cards. Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Well, that's criminal activity, and I would never do such a thing. Right? Yes, I thought. But actually, you know, speaking of like streamers who do like experience streams, right? Girlfriend experience, boyfriend experience streams. Honestly, I have some kind of twisted respect for people like that. Like, how do you like throw away your pride like that, you know? I've been important for question for how based you are. Well, I think on average, I'm pretty neutral on the pH spectrum, right? There's obviously a lot of like acid in my stomach, but I'm pretty sure that like my skin itself is more basic than acidic. So I would say on average, my body is pretty neutral on the pH scale. Well, it was just FNAF, maybe no. I was never into FNAF in the first place, right? I played like one game on my phone and I decided I didn't like it because I got jump scared. I grew up playing and acting. I think it can be fun if you have like a script or something, but if you have to like improv it, it's a little bit like, I don't know. it feels kind of weird, you know? Alright, like I don't know, what would somebody like that, like, you know, like a serious question here, right? But like what does a girlfriend do? Like seriously, like absolutely totally 100% being legit. Like how is a girlfriend experience different than, you know? I don't understand. Yes, can you wrong me? Don't you have a girlfriend? Oh wait, no, actually no. Wait, SpaceBob has a girlfriend. So we gotta let us know, right? SpaceBob, you gotta let us know, right? You see horror genre isn't your taste? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of horror in general. PB, you're hanging with your girlfriend. She has this idea. Oh my god. Cause I feel like if you're just like doing it random, like okay, like alright, I'm gonna hold on. Let me see if I can actually. This will be kind of silly. Here's a BGM. We'll try this one. All right. Like hypothetically, right? If we were in like a girlfriend experience kind of situation, it'd be like, "Hey, chat. It's good to see you again. You look really good today." Sorry. Hey, it's almost Halloween, you know? Do you have any plans for what you're gonna do for costume? Personally, I'm thinking between I'm making a decision right now between two costumes, and I was wondering if you could help me pick, you know? More energy. Okay, wait. I'm trying. Could she break off? Oh, okay, thank God. Okay. Thank God, Jesus Christ. Can't do that anymore. Oh my God. Oh, wait. Okay, no, I go cringe. I'm never doing this again. I'm never doing this again. No more, please. Okay. I'll change the. I'll change the VJ back to normal. I'll change the VJ. This is the tip of attack. Whatever you want. Just give me. Okay. Go back to the original VGM. Okay, I'm okay. In one night. I thought you fall so low that the bar's not even the ground. You're not GFE material latte? Damn. That hurts a little bit actually. Maybe I could be somebody's boyfriend. Maybe I could do a boyfriend experience. Maybe. Okay. I'll just have to accept the fact that I'm not a good girlfriend. That's fine. That's fine. I've already do that, right? It's okay. It's okay. I'm not depressed. Your brother would probably kill for boyfriend experience? No. My brother's even worse at it than I am. Save yourself from the shame. Stay platonic. Dude. You know, I was actually off. I don't want to talk about this in this context. Like friends for most of the time? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? That's kind of what I thought, right? Like if you're dating someone, you're usually just like good friends with them, right? I don't know. Anyway. But you know, I think I might have mentioned this before, but like a lot of like women that I've known have complained about like people being like weird and creepy and stuff to them IRL or online, right? Stay friends, boss. Alright, they complain about creeps and stuff a lot, and like the thing is that like I remember even in high school, people would be like, oh yeah, like, you know, this guy sent me like a heckin' a vulgar photo, right? Like in high school, people, like some of my friends would be like, oh yeah, like I got sent like a photo, you know, a pic from this guy on like, I don't know, Facebook, I guess. Alright, and I was like, interesting. Right? But I ain't never had the experience. Like people I knew IRL got like heckin' catcalled on the streets. I've never experienced that. Right? And that's like, this is really wild because almost every single person I've seen online, like every single woman I've seen online, has complained about like guys being heckin' freaks on the street, right? And am I like an outlier? Am I probably gonna get harassed? For real, they could tell that I didn't have the heckin' GFE vibe, you know? Do you experience just a consistent stereotypes that tsundere kudere? Oh, okay. I see. I'll learn, okay. Yeah, the experience in your school. Dude, what the heck? Do you know any IRL women? I do know IRL women. I do know a lot of IRL women, but like, I've never had the experience of just like getting called out on the street to feel uncomfortable, you know? Like, it's never happened. And I think they could sense my lack of girlfriend material vibes. Or that I'm too short. I mean, that's also a possibility. Like, I would imagine that if people if somebody wasn't sure that somebody was like of age, they probably wouldn't feel comfortable about it. But like, my friends in high school, while they were minors, got heckin' catcalled, so I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? Kamalate W/L. Yeah. I mean, when I was a little bit younger, I legitimately thought it was because I wasn't like cute enough IRL. But I decided now it doesn't matter. I decided now it doesn't matter because like, honestly, I would rather not be uncomfortable on the street. I appreciate going outside and not worrying about what's happening, right? Some folks stare at your butt too at the gym. That's kind of wild. That's kind of, I mean, unless you're asking them to stare, but I can't imagine that you are, right? That's a little weird. Good thing I don't go to the gym, I guess. Good thing I don't go outside, I guess. Maybe the reason I don't get catcalled is because I don't go outside. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's a sign that I never go outside. Maybe outside is just scary, and maybe if I go outside, I'll suffer. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I should just not go outside ever again. Do your best boss you find someone or get a cat? I do want a cat, actually. A cat would be pretty cool. Hi Rio, it's good to see you. Just say train like Kuto. You know what? I'm happy for you, or sorry for your loss. I'm not sure about that. Dad's gonna take this to IKEA, but apparently now we're going forced to watch Fish. Like an hour away from home. I have a bunch of homework due tomorrow. Dang, my brother is suffering right now. My brother is suffering. Catwoman Latte is real. I'd probably only want 1 or 2 cats though. I don't think I want any more than that. Any more than that, and it's like having a heckin' horde of children. But yeah, now my brother. Are you watching Salmon? I was told you were watching Salmon, kiddo. Watching Fish is the real homework. Yeah, I heard you're watching Salmon. Is it like real salmon, or is it like in a river, or is it like not in a river? They didn't even tell me. That's tough. That's tough. How come I knew what he was gonna do, but he doesn't? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild. In a river? Aw, shoot. I love salmon. Did you guys know that when salmon swim upstream to lay their eggs, they start like rotting away because they exerted all their energy and now their body's like literally deteriorating and they kind of look like zombies. Yeah, that's your fun fact for the day. I was listening to the drive back from like IKEA an hour. Damn, that's tough. It's not worth spending 2 hours. Dude, you gotta understand, this is their life's work, right? Salmon spend their entire lives so they can jump upstream to lay their eggs. Booba balls. Went to Science Museum 2 days ago. Oh shit, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I remember when I was younger, I went to like a war and... No, wait. A space and aircraft something, aviation museum, something like that. That was really cool. I don't care about the livestock, I'm eating them and they can't stop. Well, you're not eating them after they jump up across the stream. You're eating the ones before they get to this point, you know? Because if you eat the ones after they jump upstream, they're gonna be like not tasty and almost dead. But yeah, nature funds and self-listening. Salmon migration is a cherry on top. I think my brother would disagree with that one, but I think it's pretty cool, yeah. I got a cleaner ship to crawl in my hand. Oh, actually, I told you guys, I think I talked about the story before. Fish that could not care less about what they do. What, they have families and stuff, just like you have a family, kiddo. There's all these things that you don't know about this world, you know, including fish. But I think I talked about my aquarium experience when I went to the aquarium. Last year, I think. Around like last Christmas-ish. I'd rather not have a third of my family. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who are you cutting out with that? Our family's pretty big, kiddo. I think he's trying to denounce me. I think he's trying to kick me out of the family. Our direct family? Whoa, which grandparent are you kicking out? Which grandparent are you kicking out, kiddo? That's kind of toxic. That's like certain fake. Are you 4 people in your family? How would one there? That's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. But no, my brother's been basically trying to say he hates me for so long. Literally, this kid, I do all the stuff, get boba for him, and then he's just like, I don't want a sister anymore. You know? It's actually kind of toxic. Like, I'm out here picking. Okay, to be fair, I don't really know what I'm doing, right? I provide entertainment for him. And then this kid's like, oh, I don't want my sister anymore. That how cute. For real, for real. Screen bell comes at 12 AM. Close your window. Are your indirect family? But yeah, it's tough. It's tough out here, you know? It is what it is. I actually do want to go see. I do want to go on like a nature hike again sometime. It's been a while since I've done that. There's a couple of places I want to go see, but there's not a lot of places that close by, so I can go hiking at. So, and I would also need that walk, which would also kind of suck. Jimmy Sandwich Latte isn't loud tonight. I'm trying to. I don't think I'm very loud, usually. So, yeah, I think my brother's just delusional. Delulu. I love hiking. I like hiking when my feet don't want to die. Hi, so long. It's good to see you again. Through the wall than yes, she is. Well, you're the only one who can hear it. Just put on hiking noise canceling headphones. You'll be fine. But yeah, I remember. This is one. I don't even remember where it is. I think it was like East Canada. There's one place I went hiking at. We want to see like a really cool like national rock formation. Hiking is boring. I think it depends on. I think it is one of those things that like depends on your perspective on life. Probably break them in my sleep. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I definitely do think that like hiking and stuff is like something that you can only enjoy if you had good experiences with it already. Hiking's relaxing. Yeah, I agree. I also just kind of enjoy like vibing and like walking around with people that you enjoy, you know? Hi, Amiratis. I hope I said that right. Do you ever go outside with us for anything? Yeah, because I have things to do, you know? I don't go outside with you guys because I have other things I need to do. I have a lot of work to get done. Eating flavor fun when the bear joins. That's so true. I haven't gone grocery shopping with dad in years. Of course I have. But anyway. It's been a while since I've gone outside. That is true though. The only reason I go outside is for things I need to do now. Or to hang out with people, I guess. 3 hours in a forest at below zero and it was nice but boring. Fair. I will say, like, I think some people just don't enjoy hiking. That's fine. I haven't gone grocery shopping with dad in years either. So true. So true. My brother is just a little bit salty because he gets to go to Costco all the time. Personally, Costco's kind of awesome. I would love to go. I love Costco. Costco's so cool. Welcome back, Sangwa. It's good to see you again. But yeah. If you love it, why don't you go? Cause I'm busy. Was Wi-Fi in the forest? Not always. Why me? Gotta get out there, experience the world, kiddo. Busy sleeping? Yeah, busy sleeping. This kid doesn't believe that 8 hours of sleep is necessary. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? That's wild. I feel like there's something in my brain just now, but I can't remember what I was gonna say. We're not even an hour, and I'm already losing track of things to say. It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. Why are you on your phone watching my stream? You're gonna use all your data. Oh, did I tell you guys? My brother, so we got my brother a new data plan, right? So data in Canada is like notoriously expensive. Totally not, just like everyone when I was younger, so I can't relate at all. Using all the, yeah, sorry, I forgot. Like my brother, so Canada data is like very, very expensive. Unlimited data is usually like, well, I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna check the prices right now. I'm gonna look right now. Unlimited data plans for one of our two major internet providers is usually $85 a month, right? Right now they're on sale actually, so that's kind of cool. But my brother got like a really good deal, and so he got like 80 gigabytes of mobile data, which is insane. Like, I forgot that he actually can't, like, I don't even think you can use it all unless you're like downloading stuff all the time on your phone, right? I super sent my data this month so far. Yeah, like this kid has more data than me and my parents combined. Right now, me and my parents share a data plan, which is like 45 gigabytes of data for 3 people, and it's shared, right? And like, that's cool and all, but my brother has 80 gigabytes to himself. I only use 10 gigabytes per month. Yeah, I try not to use very much. I usually try to use like less than 10. Just because like I don't want to, like, my parents probably have something that they need to do and I can get Wi-Fi pretty easily, so. Geography and science suck. But don't you like math, kiddo? Why do you hate science if you like math? Or maybe I like math, but I don't know. He's supposed to be a nerd, what the heck? Math is great. Oh my god, he's going into the stereotype. He's a walking stereotype. So, yeah, tons of science. I agree. I think physics is kind of a pain. I like chemistry. Biology is alright. It just depends on the science. Physics is annoying. You're not even learning any real physics, aren't you? Are you? You're not even... I think at your age, you're not even learning any real physics. Biology number 1. I think biology has too much memorization for me, and I also don't like the dissection. Chemistry is equal to drugs. Hell yeah! Rubbing electrons into protons or something. What? What? I learned about science, learning the math and formulas is tedious. That's true. That's true. I agree with that. I remember seeing like this what do you call this thing, I guess, this chart, basically saying, like, basically breaking down the relationships of each individual, like, sector of science, right? How, like, how, like, was it, like, social sciences just applied, like, psychology is just applied biology is applied chemistry, and chemistry is just applied physics, right? And physics is just applied math, right? That sort of thing. Charged electrons and stuff, something about polarization. Oh, okay, cool. Polarization, I mean, electrophysics. What's that? No, what? Electrochemistry is kind of cool. What's the word again? I forget what it's called. Electromagnetism. My brain's kind of lost. Science guy, XYZ something? I don't remember. They call these half pseudoscience? Maybe not half. But I will say there's a decent amount that's like based off of old untested scientific theories, like everything that Freud did, but like we acknowledge that Freud is kind of stupid, so. Big physics words. I haven't taken physics yet. I need to, so I have to brush up on that. I have to take physics next semester, I'm pretty sure. So I have to get on that. I have to get on that, huh? This video actually made a noise on the flute. Congratulations! I hope it wasn't by smacking the flute against a hard surface. I hope it was via normal means and not, you know, hurting the instrument. Pretty sure Ford's right. All men with CV want to be men, don't they? Yeah. Of course. I'll be honest, Freud is like a little bit too obsessed with like sex. I don't know, that's a little bit weird. Adding geometry to math makes my brain implode. Yeah, personally, I think like as important graphing is, like I know how important graphing is, right? But I don't like graphing everything because it makes me feel weird in my brain. I don't like graphs. I'm not very good at it. I was thinking of something else, I forgot. That's gonna happen a lot. Tragedy. Your mortal enemy graphs. Hey Hearts, it's good to see you again. I lost my train of thought. They were just so easy before they had a geometry. Everything's so easy before they added geometry, dude. I don't know, the guy who created calculus added heckin' an area formula to graphs? That's kind of wild. Can you believe it? Head empty, so true. Geometry dash, yeah. I forgot, I need to close the window I have open for Canada's data plans. Alright, there we go. Yeah, no, I think math is kind of a pain. Pokemon fan can move Emerald. My first encounter is shiny. Damn, that's tough. Can't believe Geometry Dash is still so popular. Same. It's just like with Clash of Clans, right? There's a couple of like classic mobile games that just haven't died out, which is kind of insane to me. But I mean, I guess it makes sense considering that like the nature of the games. When the stream turned into school's Zoom class. Do you guys want to learn about the formula for the circular acceleration of an object? Yeah, we're back. Alright. Yeah, Clash of Clans is still going strong, I'm pretty sure. From my understanding, there's still quite a few people that play it. We're disconnected. It says they're still sending information to YouTube. Yeah, circular acceleration of an object going through a vacuum. That's the only thing I remember. Geometry is getting first update in a few years, one in October. Oh shit, that's pretty cool. I know Clash Royale is also pretty popular. And my brother is watching salmon right now. He's watching salmon fly swimming upstream. Dam? Like Hoover Dam? Wow, I love dams. Anyway. Sitting in the car right now? That's crazy. My brother's a heckin' shut-in. He just wants to play Minecraft all day. Anyway. You know, I will say it's kind of flattering that my brother chooses to spend his time on his data and watching my own stream. Like, I don't know what to say. That's I don't know. It makes me feel a little bit warm and fuzzy inside, you know? My little brother who's always like, oh, I hate my sister. I don't want my sister part of my family anymore. I think it's kind of flattering that he chooses to join my stream. Wow, you know, instead of playing whatever he has on his phone. He's ego boosting? I am ego boosting. I deserve it. This kid heckin' complains about me to me all the time. It's actually wild. He's taking pity? Yeah, he could be playing Star Rail right now. You know, bro could be playing Star Rail right now and he's not. Can you imagine? Learn about chemistry in back class every so often to understand what's happening around me. Oh yeah, for sure. But you know, actually, I know. Okay, so education, right? We'll talk about education a little bit. I found out that apparently due to COVID, a lot of like students nowadays have really like bad learning skills, right? For like $3. What are you gonna buy with $3? At least make it 6 so you could buy a boba. Come on, kiddo. I thought you used to be an expert at economics, no? But yeah, no, like I heard that a lot of students these days are having like have like really poor learning skills. And I'm wondering, I wanna like see for myself what that means, alright? But also your belongings? What? No. Where's that in the contract? A lot of kids request a few grades? For sure. Like, I definitely know my brother has communication issues, you know? Pretty sure slavery is illegal over here, sorry. Understandable. I think slavery is illegal everywhere, no? Is it legal anywhere? No, right? Low attention span and phone addiction. That's also true. I am kind of concerned for the future generation. It's not illegal to get caught, it's illegal in some places. Why do you know that? Why do you say sorry about anything illegal? I wouldn't want to be a student today. I think when you're like in my age in post-secondary, it's not so bad, right? I don't feel like... Oh, actually, it could be. Actually. It might be. Game school is here to stay, yeah. I'm not sure about like post-secondary students, right? From my experience, I think it's all right. You're a 3,000-year-old. yeah, that's what I meant. But like, I think for like young kids especially, have it really rough. My grade's 5 times better than the grade below us. Yeesh. Pawn is just illegal in some places, and prison workers are pretty much slaves. Yeah, but yeah, no, wait, no, you're right. Actually, yeah, that's pretty accurate. And siblings a year too younger, and they're menaces, as if you aren't. My guy, you are my younger sibling. You are a menace. Even more so than me. I'm glad you recognize it. I'm glad he acknowledges it. So the boy has self-awareness. Yeah, but I'm like, what are you like? 12 billion years younger than you? Sucks. What can I say? Sucks. He's a cool menace? I don't know about that one. I think you have to talk to him more to find out. Play Tetris with him and find out. Oh, good luck. Thank you. Thank you, Wawan. Arigatou gozaimasu. With ADHD than ever before? I mean, that's also true. I think lower attention span is definitely a thing, but also it could be like better awareness of ADHD as a mental disorder, I guess. I don't know, it could be a whole bunch of things. I think like, I don't know. I think the current day and age we're living in is kind of scuffed. We're still figuring things out all the time. Have you heard kids talk about the streets with their mates? It's crazy. No, I actually haven't. I haven't spent a lot of time in kid popular areas. Every day would be like a stream. I actually don't talk to my family all that much. I spend a lot of time in my room alone because I have a lot of things to do. More information about bombarding us every second. No, that's true. That's true. Just have a lot of distraction today. I mean, that's also true. Yeah. I'm generally pretty. I don't know. How do I say? Oh, you know what? I'll say it like this. Considering my brother calls me annoying a lot, it's kind of wild that my brother calls me so annoying when he doesn't even talk to me most of the days. Sometimes I'm going to dinner 30 minutes late, but if I'm 1 minute late, I get yelled at. If I'm at dinner 30 minutes late, it's because I'm taking like a test or something. Kiddo. If I go to dinner 30 minutes late, it's usually because I'm in the middle of a test. I'm generally pretty. I am. Thank you. That's because you're in ranked? No, I'm actually not usually in ranked for 30 minutes past dinner time. My brother's delusional. Hi, Dombies. Good to see you again. I'm generally petty. I am kind of petty too. I am kind of petty. It's like 15, 20. Look at this kid and his semantics. It's fine though, it's fine. Oh, actually, I was just reminded, like speaking of like children nowadays, so there's like this TikTok trend going around, right? Okay, I also want to clear something up real quick. I think Luma one time was like, you know, for someone who claims she's not on TikTok, you sure know a lot about TikTok. Yeah, you can blame my friends for that. My friends are on TikTok. That's very, very, very big sad. It's very big sad that my friends are on TikTok because I'm not. Thank God I don't use TikTok. But yeah, so there's this trend going around where people, like, girls on TikTok are in the subway car or on the train or whatever, and then they're doing heckin' TikTok dances in the train as everyone else is like watching and staring at them. She's not being TikToker allegations. It's really hard to make the bigger person here. 1.5 meters. That's also true. No, but no, yeah, so I don't know. So one time I saw this video about this girl who's like dancing on the train with her TikTok dance. She's like, oh yeah, I don't care what people are watching. And then there's another video where somebody on the train is like recording her like, there's this TikToker on my train kind of thing. And I was like, damn, that's wild. Can you imagine? But also, I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I think it's kind of like sus to film strangers without their consent. Daddy issues. I mean, possibly. It's not impossible. It's incredible places without care. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of like, I think if it's like for an event or whatever, for like a random dance, it's one thing. But if it's just like just randomly you're just dancing a lot, I don't know. It feels kind of awkward, right? But people are in the wrong there. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like yeah. I just feel. I guess I can hate a person way too easily from that. I get that. They're doing it for the clout. Yeah, and like I understand like wanting to like okay. I saw this explanation, I guess. This other post that was like an explanation. It's just like saying like don't we have cameras everywhere? It's a little bit different when the government does it versus when you as an individual do it. Right? TikTok's hyping each other up. Okay, so I saw something that was like people have like a lot of people have like public speaking fears, right? Fear of public speaking, and so what people will suggest, right? There's like this one person that's just like, oh yeah, my professor said, my mentor or something suggested you go to Starbucks and then you ask every barista, can you have a 20% discount? Like you order your thing, just like, can I also have a 20% discount on that, right? And then like, but personally, I wouldn't advocate for such a thing. I also think like the explanation they said was pretty good for it. It was like asking for a 20% discount from Starbucks is like microdosing yourself to get better at speaking or doing something a little bit embarrassing in public, right? And so like it helps with getting over a fear of like public speaking, but like doing something like TikTok dancing on a train is like a macro dose, a mega dose of attention. And I don't know, I don't remember where I was going with this, but I was thinking about that and I was like, that's really interesting, you know, that's really interesting. And I don't know, I feel like people want attention a little bit too much online nowadays. I think getting attention on the internet is not all that it's cracked up to be. And getting attention on the internet is a little scary. Ashley hot in gym tank tops and the cashier's a nerd like Luma. Yeah, that's also true. Would you ever do that? Probably not. I don't think I have an issue with public speaking, actually. I think ever since I started streaming, I've gotten a lot better at like these kinds of situations. I'm a lot better at like talking, right? Talking people in the job is a lot easier than talking people in private. Yeah, no, I get that. Some governments do have cameras everywhere. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm personally, I feel like ever since I've been streaming, I've been better at talking to people in general, like in private, one-on-one, or like in a professional setting. The only issue is I have a little bit trouble formulating words in professional settings, so that's the only difference. Your therapy support group, thanks guys for being my free therapy. I don't need therapy when I have streaming. Did you know all your favorite content creators are depressed? Yeah, now you do. But no, I think I'm pretty normal. I don't think I have major depressive disorder. I think I'm actually like a lot more mentally stable now than I was like 3 years ago, so. We take those! You know, W for latte day. You know, common latte W. I don't think we should judge kids today. Adults probably didn't understand what we did either. I don't mind them doing strange things as long as they don't hurt anyone. That's kind of the thing, I think, right? Like, I think kids can do whatever they want on the internet. It's dangerous and they should be taught about like safety and whatever. But I think like the issue I do have is when they start filming themselves in public places, right? Because it ends up exposing people not meant to be the center of attention, right? Like unless the kids are really good at blurring faces out, I think it can be dangerous for people in the background, especially if they are like making some kind of like face, right? And like some kind of reaction to it, like maybe a normal human reaction, like, alright. I think that can be dangerous, and I don't think it's wise to film in public. That's what I'm saying. You had to be depressed on streamer. So true. Did you used to not be mentally stable? Yeah, I used to have depression actually. I used to have major depression, and I used to have anxiety. But you know, I mean, I've recovered since from it. I can't really say it was like, I can't really give any help tips, right? I think my personality naturally is a little bit more resilient to depression and stuff, so. Kids being online can be very dangerous themselves regardless. No, I agree with that. I think kids need to be aware of their safety when posting stuff online, so. Being on film and being filmed are two different things. I mean, yes, but again, I do think it's like it can be a little bit dangerous. Like being filmed and being on film, yeah, are different things. But I think like the potential ramifications are a little bit. Alright? I don't know how to describe it, but it feels a little bit iffy to me, right? It feels a little bit iffy to me if you're in public and you film something and then there's somebody in the background. It just feels a little bit iffy to me. I don't really know how to describe it. I'd rather people just film stuff in the like security of their own spaces, right? And like I kind of feel the same way about like photos and stuff, right? Like if you're posting a photo publicly online, I do feel like it's on you as the photo taker to blur out the faces of people that you don't recognize and know, right? That's why I do that for my members' streams, or not my streams, but like my members' like posts, right? If I'm ever posting something from something that I did IRL, I always blur out the faces because I feel like it's my responsibility to keep people safe. Just betting up for good. So true. But he got in bed in that regard too? No, I'm a lot better now. to be bullied, but I got over now. I bully weak nerds. All parents will put even minimal effort to parenting. That's also true. I think a lot of people, like, I get this thought a lot. I kind of disagree that I kind of think it's kind of irresponsible that you need a license and like 4+ years of driving experience to become like fully registered to drive, but you can just have a kid and then just like have it be that and ruin some infant's life. You know, I don't like that. For personal memories or as tourist? Oh yeah. Sorry, I should clarify. If it's for personal things, if it's like for you and like maybe a handful of other people, it's fine. But if you're putting it in a place where anybody can see, it's different. That's what I meant to say. People saying if it's for news or similar mainstream stuff. If it's something being interviewed on the news, I do think they should be blurring out people in the background. Yeah, but I don't think they do they? I'm not sure actually. I'm not completely sure about that, but I do think it should be the case. But for films and stuff, for like TV and film, what they usually do is they hire or they rent out a space and then they hire a lot of background actors to be the people in the background. And so I think that's different because the crowds and the audience or the passersby in TV shows and movies and stuff, those people are hired and paid to walk by and do whatever. And so that's fine. That's normal and that's okay. Right for Christians, pretty important IMO. Okay, that's fair. I'm just saying, it's more that like I think people should have the right to procreate. I just think people should, I don't know, there should be like some kind of like test for it or something. I don't know, you know? People should be held responsible for regulating parents online. I think parents should be held responsible for their kids regardless, right? Like I think. Not to get into eugenics, right? I don't mean it in that way. I just mean like the same way that like being able to drive is like a responsibility, parenting is also a responsibility, right? No, I feel like glue training. Yeah. So I just think it's very important to, I don't know. I think people are not responsible enough in general. Eugenicists. No, guys. I don't want to be misunderstood here. I just think that like irresponsible parents are so prevalent that it's concerning, right? And I'm wondering what measures are able to be taken to make it less concerning. That's all. Complete parenting training. I don't know. Okay, the thing is, right? A system like that, I feel like would be really hard to implement, right? Like, you can't, like, because it's so easy, or it's so easy to procreate, right? Getting a car and a license is different because you need to go through a whole bunch of other systems for it. So, legal on vacation, but eugenics not so much. Yeah. I don't know. It's hard. Being alive is hard. There are books on how to raise kids properly. That's the other thing. I'm not sure how good all those books are. Parents are responsible for everything. Children are responsible to the entire society since we need them. Yes and no. I would say like in terms of like taking care of children in case the parents are negligent, we should have good systems in place to help children, right? Like for example, like if a parent is like best case scenario, let's say a parent is incapable of being a parent, right? Because of some perhaps like a disability or because like maybe an accident happens, right? So or maybe they're just like not in the space for it and the child has to be taken away. There should be better systems in place to help that. But I also think that as a parent, you should be mindful of the fact that if you're bringing a new life into the world, you want to try to make that life as good as possible, right? Because like there's so many kids in the world who have poor experiences with their parents. So, and like a lot of those people end up having issues down the line as well. So I don't know. But Kunit, hi again. Good to see you again. So health, first aid, encouragement, manners, and etiquette. Yeah, those are all right. I think it's just really hard. Like one thing I will say is like as like to be a parent, it is very hard to find reliable sources. because like there's so many people out there saying like, different things about how to raise your child, and it's really hard to like sort out. Unload access to the internet, which the parent has pretty way to regulate. I don't necessarily know about that. I think as a kid, if you're being restricted from something that you enjoy, you'll find ways around it, right? Kids are like that's something I learned to do as a kid, so. It's negligent, they should be punished, but so many careless neglectful parents are just against poor parents. At least how that feels. That's fair enough. I can understand that. But you know, I do think that we should have like a more standardized system for like things to keep an eye out or things to like do as a parent, right? If it's in a parent's image, failing is an option, or isn't an option, you mean? Because like, okay, because like there's like different kinds of ideas, I guess, right? Yeah, not an option. There you go. Yeah, because there's different kinds of ideals, right? Like for example, like some people will be like some people write books saying like, oh yeah, you have to be strict with your children, right? You have to like punish them when they do something badly, and you have to reward them when things go well, right? And then there's other people that just like you have to practice forgiveness on your child. No matter what bad they do, you have to like let them know it is bad, but you gotta forgive them, kind of thing. And then like there's all these kinds of like, contradicting things, and I think it's like really hard to navigate, right? That's like real tough. And then oftentimes what people do is they resort to how their parents treated them, unless of course it was like a really 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 bad experience, right? But like I think on average people default to what they were taught. So child pensions and other benefits parents exploit, and it's hard to prove exploitation, otherwise they have less incentive to exploit them. I'm not familiar with that, so I actually can't say. What kind of parent would you be then, strict or not strict? I think I would be... Okay, so I have a very specific kind of image in my mind. I have a very specific like understanding. World's so very incredibly difficult. How do you prepare for kids for a world that you don't understand? Well, okay, so I find in my experience a lot of parents that are strict because they want to minimize the mistakes the child makes, right? To my understanding, a lot of parents are strict because like they don't want their child to make the same mistakes they did, for example, right? Like I know my parents for sure were definitely like, oh Latte, you should you know, take over, you should like follow your mother's footsteps, right? You should become an accountant, and then you can take over her business and her clients, and then you can get like an easy path forward in life, right? And my mom says that because she wants she wanted Latte to be to have an easy way forward, right? And so she didn't have to like take like 5 different majors in university, kind of thing. And like I understand that, right? But I think the thing with my issue with that is that if the child doesn't learn for themselves what consequences are, right? If they don't experience the direct consequences of their own actions, then I think the parenting will be poor, right? I think this happens like regardless of who the parent is, like, no matter what team you're on. I think you have to like if your kid bullies some other kid, you have to let them get yelled at, right? Or yell at them yourselves. I mean, either way, that's not a good example. We'll probably never be parents. I have a lot of thoughts about childcare in particular because I did kind of raise my brother. So like on this specific topic, I do have a lot of thoughts. Even if I'm never a parent, I do have like ideals for how I think young people should be raised. This out of not strict 24/7, we fathers, so I'll father mom for kids to look on and rely on. Softness with softness and gentleness. I think it's not bad to be strict or forgiving or like kind, but I think the more important thing is to let this kid make mistakes, right? And yeah, it's it probably is very very difficult, right? Like your kid's heckin' running on gravel, and then you want to say like, watch out, you're gonna heckin' fall, and then the kid falls, and then you're gonna be like, ha, I told you so, kind of thing. But I think in those cases you just let the kid fall. He'll learn. He'll probably avoid becoming a dad. Understandable. I think a lot of people, like, there is like a birth rate crisis all over the world. It's very prevalent in like South Korea and Japan right now. But I think it's a thing that's kind of happening all over the world where people are wanting to have less and less kids. A lot of different views here, that's wild. Yeah, and like kind of goes to show how like different people are and their perceptions of like you know, how, like raising children, right? And it's kind of crazy. It's kind of wild, isn't it? And yes, it is good to see you again, Neffy. It is good to see you again. So yeah, I don't know. I hope that like collectively as a society we'll be able to raise better and better generations. But like it's kind of like the flaw of the human condition that will never become perfect. Will never become faultless, right? Oh, then Nelson Munsell after the that's tough, you know, that's tough for the kid. That's tough. So yeah, I mean, as much as I would like society to eventually be good, I think it's impossible. Having kids is also just expensive. Yeah, that's also true. That's also very true. As we're going down, I think we're not going to only be going down. Like, I think there are good people in the world doing good things, right? I think there are people out there who are doing like legitimately like really cool things, right? But the thing is, I also think there's a lot of people in the world who are surviving on the work of others, I guess, for so to speak. And I think that kind of group of people will never shrink. And we just kind of have to deal with it, you know? Starting better, that's all. Yeah, so I kind of feel like the best we can do as a society is like do what's best by yourself. See what makes you happy as a person. Make your life, make your own life fulfilled, and then you'll be alright. Yeah, for real. For real, for real. Oh, we are dropping frames? We are? Am I alive? Okay, now we should be good. But yeah, so I don't know, it's so hard. It's so hard to being alive. But I mean, what is it? There's something about to say. There's something about this. Oh, okay, so okay, I remember what I was saying. Let's say in society we have general tendencies going up. Ideally we want it to go up, but I believe that on average we will stay the same. I think technology will improve, and I think that we will get better at understanding things. But I think on average, the society will be about the same. Less and less poverty and violence in the world. I think that is true, but I also kind of get the feeling that like, in exchange for less poverty and violence, we are getting like more sinister kinds of people. So I'll split your answers both. Yeah. I think on average it's gonna be middling. It's gonna be about the same. I think quality of life will get better. I think like for other things, right? Like I think politics will stay an issue for a very, 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 very long time, right? I heard that the U.S. government is potentially going to shut down again, which is wild because it's happened like 5 times in the last, I don't know, like 10 years. Violence is definitely higher and more volatile, not higher than definitely more public. It depends on what parts of the world you live in, I think. I think average day, like normal violence on the streets and whatever is probably going down. Like on average, it's much lower than, let's say, 500 years ago. But like, I think there's definitely more people out there who are more malicious. Does more people below poverty line keep the middle and upper class stay afloat? That's also true. All right, if we're looking at the like the 5-year trend, I'm sure it looks upwards. But I think after like, if we look into like the hundreds of years kinds of thing, it might be a different story. This seems bad. It's very much a first in human history. That's also true. That's also true. I do agree with that. Your beautiful house thinks so nice. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I think you're on the wrong account though, on Twitch. But yeah, no, I think there's a lot of bad things out there, but there's also good things in the world. There's gonna, like, I think the bad things will always be fixed, but I think there's gonna be more creative ways of doing bad things in the future. That's kind of how I feel. But I mean, that's alright, you know? I think as long as we individually lead good lives. Following creamers in the community? Ah, okay. It's nice to see then. Yeah, that's all I have to say. There's nothing else. There's nothing more than that. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing, no more pies to slice, you know? I need water, hold on. I haven't had water in half an hour. Okay, for when the average wealth of the nation grows, the poverty line will shift with it. Yeah, that's true. I think there will always be people in poverty. I don't think it's possible to have nobody in poverty. AI is looking increasingly like a good tool for bad people to use. That's also true. That's also true. Which sucks. Sorry, I just got like a moment of like massive existential dread. Things are getting out of whack because media steering here to push some certain agendas leading to divide. That's also true. I think people have always despised and been divided this much, just in different ways, right? We just haven't even kept up with inflation for decades now, so poverty's going up. Yup. Yup. Doesn't it suck? It sucks being out here, doesn't it? We are really out here crying in the club, as we say. Yeah, so I don't know. I think the net amount of evil in the world is about the same. Like, no matter who you are, where we are. But you know, I think it just changes how it shows up. All right, that's tough. That's tough. But you know what we can do? We can. I've been saying this again. I'm gonna sound like a broken record at this point. Just gonna drink some water. You guys know what I'm gonna say. Existential dread is a cool quirk of being an aware adult. Is it a quirk? Is it a quirk? Like, haha, look at me. I'm aware of society. Ugh, isn't that quirky? It's alright though. You know what? There's a reason we don't think about this most of the time. Most of the time we just sit here, we just think about our lives, right? We do the things that are important to us, and that's all that matters, right? Because I think the biggest sadness in the world comes from thinking too much about things that you can't actively change. Like, yeah, public division or populism is being intentionally used and just not happening, and not just happening. Oh no, I do agree with that. There's a lot of people out there in the world who are doing, like, did I mention this before? There's like a branch of psychology that's being used as really like scary, right? There's people using psychology majors to find out how to make their brands, their apps, their whatever it is, to make it more enjoyable for the user, right? Like, there's a kind of thing right now called attention monopoly, or attention. Yeah, I think that's what it is. But basically, the idea behind it is that you want to monopolize an individual person's attention, and to do so, you want to use like different tricks to make your brand stand out more in the mind of this person, of an individual. And that's why, and so people are hiring psychology students, or I guess psychology graduates, to do that specific thing. Like YouTube videos, yeah, YouTube definitely is a major, how do you say, sinner in this regard. You heard of this? I might have talked about it before. It's heckin' scary. I'm not gonna lie. Right? It's why like TikTok is so addicting, right? Why like scrolling social media is so addicting, right? It's like, and it's legitimately, it's not your fault that if you're addicted to a social media platform. It's because that's how they designed it to be. They've been doing that for years. Yeah. Versus go for psychology, because psychology is about figuring out how to control people. I don't think it's necessarily about how to control people. I mean, that can be a part of it, right? I think the psychology as a medical field was meant to make people more productive in general because of mental illness, and then if you understand mental illness, you can make people be more fulfilled in their own lives. But there are people who are definitely using it for commercial purposes. Those are the good guys then. Yeah, exactly. Even if you know about the tricks that you use, you're still falling for it. Yeah. Yup. It's tough out here, isn't it? It's tough out here. I hate it out here, don't you? We live in a society. You know, that is about how to control people better? I think if you really want to reason it that way, you can figure out, you can put it any way that you want it to, right? But like in my eyes, psychology was created as a form of understanding the human condition. And for most people, it evolved into a healthcare field, right? Like you could consider it to be like, oh yeah, it'll end up being manipulation regardless. But I think there are people who genuinely want it to be for like legitimate purposes, right? At least communal complaining is a great way to bond. So true, so true. I agree. But yeah, no, thinking too hard about these things is gonna inevitably cause to a lot of sadness in the future. That's why I think about only my own life and what I can do about myself. Beyond that, I don't think at all. I mean, I'll talk about this stuff on stream, alright? But I hope you guys don't take it too much to a heart. I think it'd be unhealthy, right? To think about this too much. As much as I talk about it, you know? That's not gonna fund the field? Yeah, that's true. You're currently living in an oligarchy? We're living in an ogog. Most things can be used for good or bad. Nuclear reactor versus nuclear bomb. That's true, yeah. Technology will inevitably improve, and there will always be good as well as the bad. I do because I'm already committed in the stream. I'm glad you are committed. But yeah, no, I think money has too much of a place in the world right now. People put too much value in money. I think money is... They say money is the root of all evil. I think that money is... a tool. I think money is a tool that is wrongly used, like a gun, being shot at people, right? A gun can be useful for good things, well, I guess in the past it'd be like in shooting wildlife so you could eat, but now you don't need it so much, so nothing inherently good or bad about it. But it's just the usage of it, the popularized usage of it, that is bad. Money's tool for getting more primos, so true. I didn't think what I'm talking about was good and bad. Well, you got food. Beyond that, no, it wasn't. Money people are bad or good. I think nobody thinks that they're evil, you know? That's kind of the problem. I think everyone thinks of themselves as the hero of their own story, right? Nobody ever wants to think of themselves as the villain. Maybe they'll say like, oh yeah, I don't mind being the villain, right? For everyone else, if it means being the hero of myself. But nobody thinks of themselves as the villain. Before trying to improve the world, I also kind of disagree with that notion. I think improving yourself is good, but I also feel like at this current stage we're in, we kind of got to do something about that global warming thing, you know? Like at the moment, I think we kind of gotta figure out how to help global warming, you know? Like that's kind of a big issue right now, and we're kind of not doing a lot about it. So, but yeah, in general, I think people need to take care more, you know? Be more thoughtful. You can improve the world, and you're a terrible person and don't want to improve it. I mean, that's a different story, right? People don't think about that most of the time. If you eradicate smallpox, you can do amazing things. Oh yeah, no, I think as a society, like as a species, humans are the most volatile, right? And that's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing necessarily. I think like humans have done some really, really incredible things, right? Like we've escaped the shackles of planet Earth, right? That's insane. But on the other hand, we're wiping out species on this planet at a faster rate than has historically ever been like registered. So self-perspective, including people that are objectively evil to us, yeah. Like you hear people with their money, what people do with their money, but when the government sends my money on another nuclear. I mean, yeah, like everyone's got different thoughts and stuff. People are doing a lot of global warming, but we're also doing a lot for global warming. Yeah. Like, there's people who are doing lots of things that are good about global warming, but like, I think like the point is, there's a lot of people like the world right now is ruled by money, right? Politicians are elected because they are given the money to run, basically, right? And they have to please the people who give them the money in order to get elected and stuff, right? And it's not often in, you know, in favor of the things that we care about, right? Bugs population diminishing drastically? Yeah, they are. Our bugs are dying out and stuff. That's tough. And it's scary. It's very not nice. It makes me very sad. It makes me big sad. Anyway, I think that's enough of existential stuff right now. You want to make artificial bees, bro? What's wrong with normal bees? What's wrong with normal heckin' bees, man? But yeah, I'm gonna stay here. I'll probably end the stream pretty soon. They're dying out. I mean, obviously, of course they're dying out, right? But also, why don't we just help the bees instead of making artificial bees, right? The mosquitoes are thriving? Yeah. I can hate mosquitoes. All my homies hate mosquitoes. Yeah, world sucks. I hate thinking about it. But I think it's good to acknowledge it every once in a while. Honeybees are also invasive. I don't know that. But if they are invasive, they're probably endemic at this point, right? The same way that grass is. Anyway, league, am I right? So true. No league. Hey, John, nice to see you again. We're talking about bees. Did you guys know that bees can experience time? Bees can experience time. As soon as I shove a stream latte, I'm in a league. Oh shoot. For the good of society, I feel like I should not. I feel like I should not stop streaming. But oh my god, I gotta stream again. I'm glad to see you here. I look up some positive news every once in a while, maybe. Oh no, I agree. I think watching positive news is definitely good, right? I think it's very good to look at positive news, and like there's a lot of good things in the world, right? For the good of society, yeah. Good. Toenails on toast. No. Are you okay? Are you all right? Are you mentally stable? You want to talk about it? Please stream for longer. I'm feeling my voice starting to go, so I actually don't think I should stream that much longer for the health of myself. So, unfortunately, of course I am mentally stable. I don't like how you capitalize that. I don't like how you capitalize that. That makes me a little bit concerned. I will not lie. But you know, I think there's... My phone did it. For sure. Do my own thing, life does life. Yeah, I think that's a good way to go about it. I think there's a lot of good things about this world. I think generally, I don't think I consider myself a pessimistic person. Right? So I just think it's important to acknowledge the bad things going on. He said, "It's so hard. Toenails on toast are perfectly." Would this be worse? A little bit, yeah. $25 to stay longer. Economy 101. Nah. I'm gonna end as soon as I get donated $5. I promise. The moment that I see $5 on the chat, I'm heckin' turning off the stream. All right, I'm just saying. But yeah, any wrap-up thoughts? What a nice philosophy stream latte. Yeah, I'm glad we could talk about this. I think it's good to. I think it's good to think about things every so often. How to keep ignoring donos? I haven't been ignoring donos. I've not been ignoring them lately. $10 and I haven't been ignoring them. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not ignoring them. Oh, okay. I'll find one. Only one. I'll think of one good thing to leave you guys up on. Okay. You guys get one good thing. Ignore your 10. I didn't ignore you. I read it. I read it out loud. I read it. I read it. I read it. I'll timestamp it for you. I'll timestamp it for you. I'll find it. I swear to God, I read it. Bunny began after me a sandwich must be your toenail process for all I care. Damn. That's kind of wild. That is kind of wild for sure. Good news. Oh, a store that I like has new shoes. The shoes look really cute. I ignored you, whoops. You're good, you're good. It's a statement and a half. Yeah, exactly. For real. It's funny, so I made the name. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, no, this shop that I like called Mayla, M-A-Y-L-A. I've never bought something from them because it's expensive. But they have Sanrio characters as the shoes, and that's really cute. And that's my good news of the day. So I feel joy now. I feel happiness and no more existential dread. You know, because I saw these cute shoes based on Sanrio characters. I like the cinema roll shoes. They're very, very cute. Tanjiro, I said your name. You like shoes? I do like shoes. Shoes are pretty cool. That's good news? Of course it's good news. I love new shoes. Shoes are so cool. Anyway. I'll probably end the stream around here. Alright? Who cares about shoes? I care about shoes. Alright? I care, and that's all that matters. Anyway, I'm gonna probably end the stream here. Thank you guys for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed our long talk about philosophy and whatever the heck else. Be happy? I'm very happy. Thank you for the tip, Bug Oteg. I appreciate it. I can't go low enough for that, but it's okay. Thank you guys for joining me today. Hope you guys had fun, and hope you guys have a good day. Don't think about sad things too much, and I'll see you guys next time with Hades. Yeah. Hades is fun, right? Hades is not existential dread, right? I love Hades, right? All my homies love Hades, right? Having that happy is just a state of mind. Exactly. Have a nice rest of the day. Thank you. I hope you also have a good day. And I'll see you guys around. Alright. He makes me happy. Alright. Goodbye, guys. Don't die. Bye.